Yes, 9.
Yeah, they go quick.
Who would like to go next with an attempt to allow the party to make progress through this?
I actually... No, the idea I have is to find more food.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of that too, but I don't know.
Does someone else have an idea in mind for making progress?
Not that I haven't used.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of boils down to just trudging through the rain.
In that case, Potman is actually going to take the time on this humid, wet day to try a strength plus survival check to start lifting up dead wood and stuff and trying to find edible, not poison fungus to add to the party eating pool.
Are these hallucinogenic mushrooms?
They are if I fail to roll.
So there's no real failing this.
Why not claim that they are if you like botch the roll instead?
Alright, you can certainly attempt a strength plus survival check to assist the group in making progress.
Well, this is more for getting food.
This is also a progressive thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a progressive way of thinking.
What?
Alright.
Got me a big old bag of morels right here.
Alright, that basically can assist in supplementing the group's lunch, as it were. So you still have 8 survival rations, since you ate for breakfast. Alright, and you know, that sort of extra energy there, the differing flavor can help to empower the group. It's a morale boost for sure, like, yes! I found shit, look at me! I know what I'm doing!
While he's like lifting a giant ass log over his head, like, yeah, what?
And then it also helps to clear a more convenient path for travel, but an entire side benefit.
Yeah, what?
Tell me when you kill a Tell me when you kill a Sasquatch.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Okay.
Sasquatches are our forest friends, and they smoke it if they got it.
Okay, I'm down to 7. Wait. 11.
You've lost 12 endurance points thus far. It's currently 11. You've been traveling for 4 hours.
Alright. One of you two. Come on, you sticks in the mud.
Still thinking.
Oh, and at this point, we'd be back up to max essence, all of us, right?
Yeah, you definitely would be.
And how many more life points have we gotten? 2?
You've gotten 4 total over the course of this entire thing.
Okay.
Actually, I think it would be 6 total over the course of the...
6, yeah.
6.
All right, so...
Because I was at 10,
Sure.
now I'm at 16. Trusty Tony is looking a bit better. Scarred everywhere.
I've got an idea. It's not really going to help make progress, though. It's more for food.
Hey,
Food is progress.
Food is
pretty
progress.
much.
Dwarf needs...
Alright. That's going to...
When push comes to shove,
Cat's going to try to...
I'd rather
find
stay
any
still for a little
wildlife,
while.
And because it's raining, I'm going to assume that some of the things that would be moving around, like, say, quail or something, would be not really running around that fast. They'd be trying to get somewhere to hide out. Maybe find some of them and then try to club it to death by dashing after them.
You're going to dash after a thing that can fly and club it to
Quails
death.
can't fly that far.
Oh, okay. Okay, we can go with that. We can go with a Constitution plus running dash, minus 2.
You gotta make some type of home run
Pun.
one-liner if you manage to smack one out of the air.
Come on, Quail Man.
Quail. Nope.
Oh, and a swing and a miss. It's just that her heavy footsteps on the forest floor manages to alert any prospective targets away from her reach.
Fucking quails, man.
Quail man.
And this is why Scranton University didn't win.
So, Potman, not realizing the exact details of how she was hunting, will ask, "You strike out?" Not
More of a foul.
entirely unaware of the pun.
More like a foul.
Hey, she didn't even hit it.
Foul ball.
Flying
Foul
at
is like you hit it and knock it into somewhere that you can't
tree.
eat it.
Okay, Fletch. Come on, rambling man.
It's currently noon then. You have been traveling for 5 hours and have, without resistance fatigue, lost 15 endurance points.
It does seem likely that we're kind of running into a people need some time to rest type thing.
Sure.
So you're
So I will actually
find or
try
make an area for us to rest?
try to use, I guess, survival to find a bit more sheltered location.
Okay. You haven't, I don't think, have used a combination of perception plus notice, so you could certainly tackle that.
Use notice instead.
Yeah. It'd be, well, we'll say it's at a -2 penalty, because he's not exactly sure what would count as the best survival thing, but I would allow you to use notice.
Perception. Nope.
Fletch finds
Can
no.
Can he hear us? Good spot.
No.
Well, that's
Fletch,
before the -2 anyway.
Yeah. Fletch looks around for some prospective locations where you can take shelter from the rain or reprieve at least for a bit. But anytime there's might be kick the Fletch, he's like, nah, that lean-to just completely collapsed in on itself. Look at it, it's already sagging. No, stupid. Citadel MacGannigan knows what he's talking about here.
My name is Eugene Potman, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
He plants his feet and will not budge.
Okay.
It's a goddamn citadel.
That's everyone having taken a beautiful action there.
Well, I'm down to 5.
It is currently 1 p.m. and you've been traveling for 6 hours.
I think we need to take a break, you guys.
That's right. Trusty
still
Tony.
raining?
Yes, it has managed to continue. The cloud cover above the tree line is very heavy, and it is rather dark and foreboding.
Guys, can we just take a break and leave some of that stuff watch?
Sort of like that day when you arrived in Summer Meadow.
Oh gosh, the rain! It's the rain!
Trusty
sure
Tony
hope not.
is pretty groggy right now. So he's taking a -2 to everything.
Everything.
It is so hard to keep, shit lit in this time. Seriously. Like cigarette. Fuck.
Can we just fall asleep? Can we just rest underneath that tree over there? I don't even care if it's wet or not. I just want to can't walk no more.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to just stop somewhere for a little while to let Tony recover.
Sure.
And while... You know what, fuck. Let's just stand around for an hour doing nothing.
Alright, you guys can find some, rocks on which to sit. Or, take a load off your feet.
Time to find a place to put the riot shield on and stand underneath it.
Maybe Potman will light up just a little bit.
Yeah. You guys can take a load off for an hour. Or however long you'd like.
Well, I think we need to eat, so let's enjoy some food while we're doing.
Sure.
Oh, and while we're doing this, let's also dump out all of our gross river water and collect this rainwater.
Sure.
Dude, the river water it's moving water. It's clean.
Yeah, it's also full of animal shit and parasites, so...
A lot of parasites.
Well, the sky is full of acid, right?
I thought that was kind of the
And
point
zombie
of
viruses.
boiling it.
Did boil it,
It's
Aaron.
still full of animal shit.
It's boiled animal shit water?
Fish shit in that water.
And where's the rain come from?
The bird
Come on,
shit
Potman.
in that water.
Your mom, that's where it comes from.
I think we best do if we rested at least 3 hours, because otherwise Tony's going to literally be in the exact same position an hour later. Well, it's gotta be at least 4 hours, otherwise he'll...
Then really we should be looking for a better...
Here, I'll be right back. I've got to go grab something for a short person.
Okay.
Short people everywhere.
It's I just... Well, unless someone wants to go looking for a place to
You know what?
shack up.
I'm gonna burn my notice that I haven't used yet to look for some place to just put him.
Put me?
To just put Tony so he can rest.
I'm fine resting where I am right now.
All right. You can certainly attempt to find something of the sort by you doing that. Sure.
Like, I don't know why you're doing this for me.
No. I think I'm gonna save that for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
God, I can't think of anything to do then.
we're probably going to be waiting for at least an hour, probably more.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we've been marching since what, 7 a.m.
8.
Yeah.
Let's keep marching.
Yeah. If you want me to faint on you.
Just carry him on the right.
How much do you weigh?
Quite a bit more than a riot shield.
Let's see.
You wouldn't be able to carry him and all of the other shit that you're carrying. There's just like the logistics of it.
Yeah.
I'll put him on the riot shield and I'll carry that.
Yep. You get a couple people to carry it?
Makes perfect sense.
At that point, you should just leave me behind like the little girl.
Can I like find like a hill to like slide him down? Whee!
Well, you heard him. We leave him behind. Or we could like float him on the riot shield and we'll just catch up to him.
So what did we decide?
We're going to put Tony on the riot shield like a baby in a basket and float him down the river.
Use the rope to like secure him there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I'm kidding you.
Because
Damn
otherwise,
it!
well, I'm gonna put this perspective to you, Aaron. We're gonna have to wait at least 4 hours for Tony to even get anywhere near the ability to.
Yeah, Tony's
to move again.
glitching out right now.
Tony's at 5 endurance points, which means he is groggy and dizzy.
If he gets 4 hours of rest, though, it'll be only 5 o'clock. He'll be able to go for another 2 hours at least before being groggy and dizzy. Which you put us at 7 o'clock, which would be just enough time to get ready for bed. See, I've thought this through.
Okay, sure. Let's just wait until he's in a state where we can go looking for shelter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be 4 hours of waiting.
Or we tie him to a riot shield and just put him down the river.
I'm oddly okay with this.
While that's happening, the rest of us can check around the area to try and find things without going too far away, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see here. What can Potman do? Shut up!
Tell him the zombie master to shut up. Excuse me? I own you!
Way to go, Aaron. You just fucked us tonight.
That's it. You know what? Fuck this! Ah!
Oh god, he has them hotkeyed.
The nimble ones are hotkeyed. That's even worse.
Nimble zombies fall, everyone dies.
Wait, what? I was away from the computer. What?
It's not important, Jordan.
Not important.
It's entirely important.
You were away from the computer, it's not important.
Otherwise, I'm taking you back to my ditch of a home and leaving you there.
Anyway,
Without a map.
if anyone else has ideas of what to do here, feel free.
I actually have lots of ideas, but unfortunately, Tony's not doing any of them because he's tired.
You could share some of these ideas.
Nope,
Potentially
that would
other
be
people
too
take care of
easy.
Yeah, it would be too easy.
it. Then I don't think much is getting done at this rate.
Shh.
Well, you could
Stop
roll a
thinking so
lot of
much.
things.
Stop thinking so much.
You could try acting. Bird calls.
Someone do a rain dance
Or
or
rain
something
rain.
opposite rain
Do
dance.
a rain dance for more
Dance
rain.
is a skill too.
Yes.
You can try these things.
Sure, that would be at a -10 penalty.
Okay, I'm just gonna expend all 4 of my experience points, then burn them for Faustian deals.
That's not even enough to buy a new skill.
It
So,
cost me 6 to get a reroll.
I have haggling too. I can haggling.
Gonna haggle with the devil.
Yes, I'll
Love it.
haggle with the devil.
Oh.
I'll smooth talk him, then I'll haggle with him. And then if that doesn't work, I'll just shoot him.
Because that's the way to get what you want.
Yes.
It's the apocalypse,
It's
man. You
for-
do whatever you want.
Well, Tony shouldn't be very sure. I don't think he's ever had to shoot anybody. They usually give in after the first two.
All right, tell you what. Potman is going to try to find some type of slowish, shuffly animal, like
So a muskrat.
like a beaver or a woodchuck or a turtle.
I don't think
And-
it's even in Pennsylvania, bro.
What don't?
Those things.
I think everything but the turtle there is very plausible. And the turtles are sometimes, like the smaller one.
Or snapping turtles.
Ugh, fuck those things.
Yeah, beavers aren't native to Pennsylvania.
Well, fuck you. Go find 5 of them.
Okay.
Watch me.
Coming from the
And,
man who shot a Sasquatch.
And Potman's going to use dexterity plus dash to try to run down some type of slowish animal and strangle it.
And strangle it.
Will he be crying the entire time?
Yes, but he'll just blame it on the rain.
All right. You could attempt such a
Whatever.
combination.
He's going to use the fact that he is a human, which is actually a large, strong animal,
Yeah.
to kill a smaller animal once he catches it.
Yeah. We'll say that this will incur a -2 penalty due to the slick forest floor.
Sure, it will.
All right, that's 2 successes. Describe the situation for us. Paint us a picture, Aaron.
God damn it.
He didn't want to succeed.
All right. Potman is sneaking through the forest in like a spiral search pattern out from where Tony is basically dead. When finally near the riverside, he happens upon a snapping turtle. Now, he wasn't being as sneaky as he should have been, so it notices him. Their eyes meet, and in that moment, the turtle knows that
Ew.
today might be the day it dies. It takes off, waddling. Podman books it after it. It's tense for a moment. Footing's slippery, which is really home field advantage for the turtle. But Potman ends up catching up to it. Grabs it around the neck without losing a finger. And hits a tree with it. Dead turtle.
All right.
Where's the racking sobs?
There's no crying. It was just the rain.
This type of turtle. We'll go ahead and just roll a 1d4 for me, Aaron.
Is this for how many children and or widows it's leaving behind?
Yes.
Or how many fingers he loses?
Yeah, the turtle is worth 1 survival ration.
For shame.
Yay.
And I assume this costs Potman like 3 fatigue points or nurse points?
No, it's not necessary.
Okay. So Potman comes walking back to the group, holding a dead turtle by the throat, and goes, I found us some food.
Wait. Why does the turtle have all those... Oh, God. There are zombie turtles.
It had a tiny wallet on it with an entire turtle family.
What?
No, I'm just fucking with you. I got a turtle.
Okay, we're having turtle stew.
Well, one of us is. This is like one person's worth of meal.
It's not that much of a turtle.
This is not a large turtle.
He was in Prime. It
Yeah, no, this is not an adult snapping
was
turtle.
a teen.
It's like a small river turtle.
Killed a child.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. That'll basically just mean one of these resting hours for Eugene are not used to actually rest. Does anyone else want to do something, or are we just want to kick it?
These two stick in the mugs don't have any idea.
I keep trying to find medicinal herbs that would be here, but not helping.
You could attempt to look for something that might have been of use that you might have read in a textbook regarding the situation.
Dude, Potman, you've got...
If you wanted to try to use your intelligence and medicine, Chris.
Yeah, it would have to be, like... I'm trying to think of what actual herb it would be. That's the problem.
It doesn't matter. Technical shit. Fuck you.
Alright,
This is not a tech. This is not Shadowrun. Fuck it. We make shit up as we go.
Potman recognizes that herb.
I guess I'm gonna go looking for an herb.
It has a
Yeah,
medicinal.
you found some herb, all right.
It's considered medicinal in some places.
Not in your pockets, Eugene. Taking that. No.
Ooh.
You find poison.
Okay.
Deadly nightshade.
We can roll with that. Let's see here what I can do for you. Why don't we let's see here just to make sure. Why don't we have you make a difficult constitution test.
Oh boy.
Here, Tony, rub this stuff that I think is not poison ivy into those
Exactly.
open wounds.
Totally
Okay.
Okay.
Roll another 10. Okay, we're good.
You found something which you thought might have had some medicinal properties. Then it turns out that it started burning whenever you put your bare skin towards it. There was some frantic moment where you just basically rushed to the river then and just like dunked the entire arm. Doesn't seem as if it has any lasting effect or damage or, negative impact upon you.
Did she just touch poison oak?
Nah. Something worse, I would assume. Or possibly worse.
Okay.
Did she touch the AIDS plant?
Did she touch magical fire flowers?
And then that'll just basically be an hour. The cat won't be able to relax. Not that it really doesn't matter, because she hasn't burned through much of her endurance. If there is nothing else, then
I don't think Ryan has
Mitchell?
any ideas.
I am drawing a blank still based on what
okay.
my knowledge are.
Okay. In that case, you folks kick it for 3 hours, meaning you get 3 times your con back in endurance points, except for Aaron and Kat, who get 2 times their con back in endurance.
Okay. Yep, it's now, what, 4 o'clock?
It's 4 p.m., and you've been traveling for 6 hours. since
Trusty
you took
Tony's
those
looking
3
pretty
hours.
good now.
And we won't count those actions as people having had done anything. So we're back to you guys be basically, free and clear to lead us to a golden age.
So Trusty Tony's going to attempt a rain dance? No, I'm joking.
Trusty Tony.
Trusty
I
Tony.
figured out what I ended up
Trusty,
touching.
that's what it was.
What?
Giant hogweed.
What?
No, it fucking burns when you touch that shit.
So Tony's got the bright idea that he's going to climb a tree and get some bird eggs.
Okay.
He's going to climb.
Let's get a. I think this is. Yeah, we'll say this is a strength plus climbing roll for him.
Yeah, I don't have climbing.
Okay, this is a strength -2 roll for him. So it's basically a 1d10.
Yeah.
I want you to make a difficult dexterity test for me.
That's also a 1.
He needs to confirm that one.
Yeah, you let's keep that going, I guess.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No supers failure.
All right, let's go ahead and have you make a difficult dexterity test for me.
Okay.
Okay. Things looked a little touch and go there, where you decided that you wanted to scale up the branches and God knows you got pretty far in your quest for eggs, and then, oh, it's slick out.
I'm sorry, that sounded like Quest for AIDS.
No, it's Egg Quest, the next Sierra point-and-click adventure.
Yeah, maybe
No,
I
if
can't
you say
remember
so, I'm
Williams.
just saying what it sounded like.
Thankfully, Trusty Tony does not take any damage, but his hands are definitely sore after the impact. He manages to land, on his feet, bouncing, not stiff legs. They're bent at the knees, so he's okay. He's okay. He managed to disperse the energy of the fall, but
And she's
He
okay.
used that plush and plentiful posterior to cushion his impact.
no, it wasn't on his ass.
Oh.
Sure about that?
And she's okay.
Yeah, he
Game
handled
on.
he handled the recovery, all right. But in returns of actual progress, things did not really go that well.
I was trying to get eggs. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
Alright, so can craft metalworking default to craft carpentry with only a -1 penalty?
I don't know about -1. I'd probably say a -2.
Okay, so it's as if I didn't basically have it. Okay, fine. Sure.
It's just whatever.
Yep, 5
I mean,
p.m. traveling for 7 hours. I would even say that the trying to craft other things. It kind of depends on what you're trying to craft, especially since you don't have the proper tools. It might take a greater penalty.
Potman's just going to try and use strength plus craft metalworking to construct a lean-to.
Okay, what sort of metal would there be around that would?
Oh, he's mostly going to be using wood as if it was metal. He's trying to stack things against a tree.
Okay, there might be a more applicable thing. We won't even say that you need to use a skill for that. That can just be like a simple strength test.
Would you allow him to use survival instead to build his lean-to?
If he wanted to.
I already used strength plus survival on...
To look for, fungus, basically.
Yeah.
You can just use, a simple strength thing. I don't think you really need to use a skill
simple
for that.
strength test. Potman's like, alright, listen, we need a little bit of roof, and we need to rest. I'm gonna make us a lean-to. It'll be cramped. And gross and smelling.
I'm going to
All
tell you.
requirements for lean-to.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, with that one success,
It's a lean-to.
yeah, it's a lean-to. It technically functions as that. You can use the rope to, better, lash it together. Sure. Okay. That puts you at, 6 p.m. and you've been traveling for 8 hours.
So since the last rest, we have lost 2
3.
hours worth of endurance.
2
So
hours
should
worth
be-
of endurance. 6.
So it'll be 6. And Tony is back to being a heaving mess.
Got that hurt again.
A heaving mess. Oh my.
Alright, so Potman says to everyone, I mean, listen, guys, we've got a lean-to now. You could build more lean-tos?
You could build an additional lean-to onto our lean-to, thereby making a
I mean,
larger lean-to.
I'm kind of
Could we put
missing
a-
that cabin, but I'm still
Could we
holding
put
by the
an
fact
up?
that
Could we
need to
put
go.
an upstairs to this lean-to? Wait,
Can we make it into a lean-3?
maybe a lean-4.
Well, if we're not making movement progress, I guess it comes down to food progress.
Is there a way we could work together on that? One of us spots, the other one shoots, or something along those lines?
You could attempt to assist each other, sure. I don't remember exactly how the assist rules are suggested in the book. I guess I would basically be like, however many successes you got would be a bonus to someone else's roll.
You want to go hunting for
Well,
something?
how do you suppose we go about it?
Potman, you want to go, dig for mushrooms or something? Whatever.
No,
Hmm.
Okay. I thought that's what hillbillies did.
I already did that.
You know,
Oh, yeah. We already ate those.
Yep, and you two already did a thing. It's up to our hulking, endurance heavy, incredibly, gifted individuals here.
incredibly gifted.
You mean the
And hitting
individuals
things don't run away.
that have no reason to be with me and Potman anymore, except for everything they've been through.